here at this event. Gamers for Giving, helping a lot of kids who are, trying to get back into the swing of things after maybe some hospital procedures or being stuck there. Really, really good program. Please do check it out.
Yeah, great cause. Get yourself to that link as we will get ourselves into this game. Hot start here for BeastModePaul. Has opened up with a few hits and another side B. Racks up a lot of damage real early.
Just stuck with the runs thus far, though. BeastModePaul as the 8th seed in Lumi 29 rank, beating Candle, losing to Shattuck, beating Cosmos and Copal to get to this point. Huge run. And then Onin as well, beating Lucky, losing to Neo, and then beating Loaf on that way to this loser's 8th match.
Yeah, strong opponents on both sides, but none stronger than the player in front of them right now. These guys are both the two that have prevailed over all the competition. It's been a lot of hard players, but BeastModePaul is ready off the blocks. A great play from him to get himself started, and Onin returns right away. That tilt so early.
That's crazy. Even Onin in the player cam was like, hey, bro, what just happened right there? He wasn't expecting that one to kill, and honestly, from the way this game started, absolutely taking that one to the bank. Diamond online already for the second stock.
We've got Diamonds, no dust though. Hold on, walk him across the stage, F smash to send him out of there. The Accelerato is going to be huge for getting him back on stage. I'm going to be interested to see how he uses that to maneuver around blocks. It's going to be a phenomenal tool for Hero in this matchup. Kaboom threatening, and so does the F smash, but Onin keeps himself out of harm's way.
Zoom getting in here. Onin just going to take the time to keep farming these resources. It doesn't have the best options to go up there for the kill off of a Zoom, as you might find characters with like stronger killing up airs.
Yeah, it's going to take a monumental call out of guessing the direction, but that's not something you're going to see Onin go for. Just kind of take that stage presence that Zoom allows you to take, and staying in the corner and lining up those matches.
It's crazy. He's got the Psych Up online here too. Hero can deal with walls so well. Just that short hop fair can do so much. Not opting for it here, just threatening above Onin. Able to parry that anvil coming down. Reflect coming out. The bounce.
Yeah, bounce is another reason that this matchup has been thought to be pretty solid for Hero. The anvil and the minecart are going to be much less effective. A nice combo potential there from BeastModePaul. He gets a grab into a side B. It's looking rough for Onin already. Ooh,
letting the tracks down. Going to let the minecart fly quite a long time. Going to find up tilt back air. Good DI on it from BeastModePaul. Line in the sand drawn though. Not going to find a back air too high a percent.
He is going to find the back air right afterwards. A nice call out for Onin to catch that jump with the back air and moving pretty steadily so far in this game, but BeastModePaul approaches very solidly with that side B. I don't think I've seen him whiff that once. He places it very precisely.
Onin as well too, sticking in the minecart for quite a long time, especially after getting back from a recovery. Great shield there to avoid the snooze.
Wow, and just a great forward air, just keeping Onin in this corner. BeastModePaul knows that he doesn't really have to approach right now, so he's just holding that stage presence that Onin is allowing, holding him in the corner, and now a nice string there from Onin.
Yeah, I'll come to that roll catch.
Yeah. Nothing too shabby. 50% right away in the F smash as well. And sent back. BeastModePaul was doing very well early on, but now is on the back foot.
Sitting at range here too. You saw BeastModePaul try to get something jumping out of shield there too, but Onin hot on the trail for it. Just a forward smash too, baiting with the craft there. 2 stock from Onin at high percent. Looking very poised.
Yeah, just a great timing read on that shield. He knew exactly when Paul wanted to drop it, delayed it just enough to throw him off guard, and the F smash took care of things.
These players have met before, be it years ago, be it online. Onin currently holds the 2-0 set record over BeastModePaul in the game's entire lifespan. If that does mean anything for you here, but I think this might be the most official way they have met in bracket to this point, but seems to be going the same way it did previous.
Yeah, definitely highest stakes.
Yes.
BeastModePaul has been kind of on the rise recently, had a few solid tournament performances at, I want to say, Holiday Heist it might have been, or something like that. Something, Santa Paws is what it was. He had a really good run there, played very solidly. And now stuck in the corner yet again. He's putting great pressure onto Onin. This has been one of the things that has kept Onin at bay so far, better than a lot of other players can do, is all of these abilities and all of these disjoints. BeastModePaul is just holding Onin in the corner and not letting him get any sort of stage presence.
Yeah, not letting him be happy in the corner either. Onin tried to mining materials out there, but the Accelerato, as we were talking about a little earlier, just seems to be able to close that gap. Look at the best of them. Looking for the roll there with the jump away back air. Onin hot off of the triple block, coming down with the hard forward air.
And BeastModePaul has yet to allow Onin to get any type of big opening, but just as I say it, up to 50%. Kind of kicks him in the keister for that. Stuck on the platform now. Nice back air. BeastModePaul says, get off me. TNT in the corner, not too threatening again.
Yeah, Onin was trying to wait that one out too, placing blocks, trying to get the minecart, so much stalling. But eventually, you will meet your maker, dying there to your own devices. Okay, what do we have here? Just scooping up with the wood tools. We're switching on to iron now.
Stage control from BeastModePaul has been critical. Hero, one of the few characters in the game that benefits from having that amount of time just as much as Steve does.
Yeah.
Steve can mine those tools. and get all the iron and diamonds he wants, Hero's going to come at you triple buff. That's going to be real hard to deal with.
Yeah. Ooh, Anvil dropping down low too. Not too much extra credit on Onin's side here with Diamond Tools in hand. Things seem like they could be going all right.
Nice
Grab you. Ooh, my goodness. Able to work out of a phone booth there to avoid that grab.
Yeah, working out of a phone booth has been kind of the cosign of BeastModePaul. He's been doing it a lot, being put in tough spots in between the blocks, in between Onins. And he's been making it work so far in these last 2 games, as Onin now is the one struggling with the deficit and being forced to approach, which he hates to do. Well, he loves to do, but he knows he shouldn't.
Right.
Yeah, now just trying to space it out around these blocks. And Hero has done such a good job breaking these blocks. And BeastModePaul almost taunting Onin, saying, I know you want to F-smash me, crouching in front of that block and just trying to bait him into committing to anything. But right now, BeastModePaul is not the person with the burden to approach, and the flame slash through the block does it just as well as Steve does, if not better.
Yeah, taste your own medicine there, but hot off the presses, coming straight up the Angel platform to drop a hot 50. Not going to find the minecart read. Was looking for the air dodge to the left. BeastModePaul going to the right. Smart option choice. Not going to go for a TNT setup here. That's something I've noticed Onin's doing a lot more this tournament than I've seen in previous. A lot more TNT stuff at the ledge. Not really pressing luck off stage. So might have to start doing it here too. So much damage already being put on.
Yeah, and when BeastModePaul is going toe-to-toe in terms of explosive stocks, you can't really afford to allow him to get back to stage too many times. You want to start capitalizing on those opportunities, whether it be capitalizing on ledge trapping better or just running off stage for more YOLO options, so to speak. And now with the diamond on deck and a lot of iron, BeastModePaul has his work cut out for him, but still a big lead. The up smash is going to whiff, and BeastModePaul puts himself in a great spot. Side B as well. Onin clinging on to life. Through the minecart, back air extended by the crafting table, much to Onin's chagrin, and now he's going to stay off stage in the blocks and gets himself back on.
Ooh, charging up, just dropping the menu there too. Onin thought it might have been safe. Down there, not going to connect to the corner, but this has been a tough spot to get out of. That back air so large, arching, but finding the timing to catch that landing from BeastModePaul after the aggression. Onin's still in this one.
Yeah, that F smash absolutely going to get it done on that stock, but you still have a lot of work to do here if you're Onin. You need 1, 2, maybe even 3 big open ups, and now the diamonds are on deck. That's going to make it a little bit easier to do, but no iron, very low materials, and BeastModePaul has been doing such a good job eviscerating these walls. It's been so hard for Onin to find space. It's
crazy how BeastModePaul is able to work with such little mana as well, too. You never really see the meter above 50% full, but does not matter. These spells are still coming out in droves. It's just the constant aggression, too, keeps giving BeastModePaul this mana back, able to keep the pressure on. And all these connections staying in Onin's grill. It's working out well here.
Hey, with the stock count lined up like this, Onin is never out of it. 180% is a lot of rage, but the forward air is going to get it done for BeastModePaul as he's able to clean it up and go 1-1 in the game count. It's a nice way to finish that up for BeastModePaul. I like the way he was spacing around Onin at that high percentage. Onin, sometimes people can give him too much space, and it allows him to surge forward and get a lot of mileage off of any given hit. But BeastModePaul is putting on constant pressure, breaking blocks, hitting Onin off stage, and Onin never really had time in that game to get the setups that he wanted, as he did in Game 1 and as he's been doing all tournament.
And even just the slight pressure of BeastModePaul standing just outside of the 3-block wall where Onin's just sitting in the corner mining, you can cycle for Flame Slash, you can cycle for stuff that can go straight through that, and Onin putting himself in the corner, going to die for it many times over. Yeah, and
BeastModePaul, and Hero, one of the very few characters that can threaten Steve further behind the blocks than Steve can. Steve has that phenomenal F-smash to get through the blocks, but Flame Slash, and maybe even Hero's F-smash, he has so many tools to get through those blocks further than Steve, less committal options, and really pressure him behind the blocks like no other.
Such good reach, too. And whenever Onin or Steve overshoots, you have so many options to just cover that, especially like side B's been working out so well at these low percent. Keeping it quite even here to start Zoom. Again, Onin just seems to take the time and the respite, get these materials back online. Working out of iron here, too. So much pressure, but BeastModePaul weaving.
One of the interactions that very much favors Steve in this matchup is that whenever Hero gets Psych Up, he almost always has to waste it on blocks. Because Onin can build up blocks, and then the forward air burns the Psych Up, and he has to lose it, which is really unfortunate because Hero never really gets to get that big damage output. Kaboom going to chase Onin off stage. Down air sends him further so, and now trying to get back to stage and continue the pressure. Onin's able to get a little bit of ground, though.
Back air clears it up. No more Accelerado online. The roll through to go through the blocks. BeastModePaul almost catching Onin off guard there too, but a lot of swings, a lot of near misses as well.
Nice forward air to punish that F smash. The mid-range game has been BeastModePaul's name so far. He's just dominating in that right. The disjoints are going very well for him, and all the projectiles are so hard for Onin to deal with.
It seems like Onin's going to start trying to swing at these zooms coming up here as well. Finally going to go up there trying to beat the back air as we see a trade going in the way of Onin. First stock finally being taken, but a minute 30 already off the clock. This is going long.
Yeah, the set takes a long time when both players are fine sitting behind blocks. BeastModePaul pressures consistently, but he doesn't exactly commit. Right there he does, though. He jumps right over the platform, goes for an F-tilt, and he doesn't get bit for it. And that's one thing he's so comfortable going is because Onin isn't really making him regret challenging blocks like he does for a lot of other characters.
Yeah. 6 mana online here, too. Very bad spot for BeastModePaul. Will drop the stock of full mana online. We have our full litany of resources to work with. Psych Up not going to find its mark, but still, we have hot pressure.
Yeah, Onin is playing like a man possessed right now. He has been upgraded after a bit of a download, still at 3 stocks, 173%, be damned. He is moving forward with a type of ferocity. The up tilt going to connect, though, as Onin is able to space around these things just a little bit longer. Good spacing on the side B to keep himself alive. Any of these aerials connecting are going to kill Onin, and the forward air is going to do just that, but now up a whole stock. BeastModePaul has his work cut out for him.
Bounce online here, too. Not going to get hit by any of these cheeky projectiles coming out for now, but it seems like Onin just wants to scrap and get in your grill. Good DI out, though, but still finding further scoops on the passive approach above ledge.
Yeah,
doesn't want to get by those TNT traps we were talking about earlier. Wants to just get right back on the stage and swing.
Those have been very threatening. And, ooh, the F smash through the block. Onin finally comes out on top of that one and takes game 3. And one thing I was noticing just a moment ago is BeastModePaul's ability to SDI out of these Steve combos has been very helpful.
Very good, really good.
In that game, obviously, it didn't do the most for him, but he was able to avoid a couple of extensions and kind of hold on to his life a little bit longer in that game, which can obviously always be helpful, helping you get a bit of a download, get more comfortable within the set. But now Onin up 2-1, it is BeastModePaul's turn to answer back.
I think the greatest representation of what you're talking about there is that final interaction on that left side where BeastModePaul was able to DI out after the first forward air to send back onto stage. I mean, of course, still died for the situation being put in there, but again.
Yeah, it was simultaneously a good representation of BeastModePaul's DI.
And then Steve being crazy.
The set overall, and just Onin's ability to capitalize anyways. And now Onin trying to send him off stage, but BeastModePaul responds pretty quickly. Attacks on the damage. It's been a solid start for him. BeastModePaul just go back to that consistent yet safe pressure. Game 3, he was kind of committing a little bit too strong, and it was putting him in spots where Onin can play safely and extend the positioning, and that's what's been really hard for BeastModePaul to deal with is when Onin plays safe. If he can just put on that consistent mid-range pressure, that's when he really shines.
Landing right in front of Onin here after the zoom, just for the up throw, not going to go for forward throw, maybe off the backboard, something or other, just wants to get the juggle started, but nothing too much coming from it. Onin setting up shop on this right side entirely. Ooh, extended hitbox off the crafting table, finally going to get Diamond online.
Yeah, that crafting table extension has gone to benefit both players equally so far. Hasn't really leaned in either favor. That could have been a nasty spot for Onin. But they get out alive, a nice forward air to send to the edge, and BeastModePaul just taking center stage, not opting to the threat, and this is when BeastModePaul can really get to work, is in this mid-range. When you're getting buffed up, the F-tilt not quite going to do it, though.
Ooh, got caught for the Elytra onto stage, trying to scoop something there for a forward smash. BeastModePaul striking while the iron's hot. Had Onin pressed off stage, had to use recovery.
Yeah, kind of just caught Onin slipping a little bit. Maybe impatient to get back to stage. They definitely had the resources to take their time, but maybe trying to mix up and get to stage early. BeastModePaul was very much ready for that. The forward air got the job done, and now Onin is trying to swing back and answer it any way they can, and they're going to do just that with the up smash.
We will find it. We got Iron online here as well. I mean, it's crazy how good Hero it is destroying these walls. It's not just the forward air I was talking about earlier. All of these spells hit at least 2 blocks high.
Yeah, the forward air, the spells, the back air, the up tilt. Just a litany of options to deal with those blocks. But Onin with a litany of options to ledge guard. BeastModePaul getting stuck off the stage, and once you get back on, you have a plethora of Steve fast buttons and big damage to get tacked on. 74%, you're going further off stage. Make it 86. The zoom back is going to keep you safe, but not before taking a big chunk of your stock out.
Psych Up online, trying to catch Onin coming out of that minecart a little early there too, but I love the idea. Going to need a really big swing here too. This Psych Up could be the difference maker. Oh, Accelerate online, we're blinging like Christmas.
And again, BeastModePaul right there kind of getting a little bit antsy over the blocks and jumping over, and Onin reaping the benefits of that, getting a couple punishes, racking on just a tad bit of damage. And now the forward air tries to push Onin further off stage. The back air succeeds in doing so. Kaboom threatening at ledge, gets a grab. That's a great cancel for BeastModePaul to extend the pressure.
Oh, Magic Burst, no mana online here too. It seems like both players are getting really antsy for these kills. Onin going to drop the second stock first, though. BeastModePaul able to find a really good forward tilt after Magic Burst forced the super high recovery to the other side.
Yeah, the F tilt's going to get it done. Onin shakes his head a little bit, but they know they're still certainly in this game. 98% is hardly a deficit with Steve on the screen. The diamonds are out, and that's going to be a very potent tool for the rest of this game. BeastModePaul's going to have to fight through it. A nice jab. Here comes the minecart, goes really far, and Onin's been overextending on that minecart. BeastModePaul keeps catching them for that, and now with bounce on deck, the big swing kill options are going to be even harder for Onin to connect with as BeastModePaul presses onward.
We're going to see any further pressure. Going to find the scoop on up smash afterwards. That back air forcing the drift inward. Going to catch BeastModePaul. Lacking on the drift going to the other side.
Some solid reaction time there for Onin to get the shield up on the kaboom. And now threatening Christmas lights or nothing. The tree's going to get chopped down with the axe. Wait a minute. F smash would have been huge, but BeastModePaul lives to fight another day.
Ooh, Sizz flying across the stage here. Kaboom pulling Onin in after the minecart. BeastModePaul, after avoiding that dangerous situation on the up high forward smash too. Seems like this game is all but his.
Rocking a few materials. BeastModePaul can threaten here. Onin with very limited iron. The tools are getting low. The pressure has been super hard for Onin to circumvent, but wait a minute, stuck on the top platform. He chases down, back air, beats him out, and BeastModePaul pops off as he ties it up 2-2.
No better way to start this top 8 block than with a Game 5 set here. Both players, you can tell how bad they want it. BeastModePaul letting you know it just after clutching out that Game 4.
Yeah, and it's interesting because they have very different ways of showing how much they want it.
Yeah, real.
Right? BeastModePaul is going to be like, yes, let's go. And Onin's just going to take the deep breath, focus up. He's a slow burn. You're not going to see Onin pop off until the very, yeah, stoic, exactly, until they get that final kill. And sometimes, every now and then, not too often, you'll see a bit of a fist pump, a table slam.
You can take the BeastModePaul out of Florida. You can't take the Florida out of BeastModePaul.
Exactly. Exactly. That Florida fire stays lit under him constantly.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Looking like we're ready to lock in here, too. Deep breath as we get going. Head nods in. Let's lock in. Interesting, too, because Onin winning that Game 3 gets to go to the stage of their choosing here. We will go to PS2 for this one.
Yeah, I like it. Those platforms have been really hard for BeastModePaul to deal with. Building up walls under those platforms have caught BeastModePaul overcommitting a few times, so Onin's going to be looking to bait that exact same thing here. But BeastModePaul, the patience, the poise, has been what has benefited him the whole time. Onin with the roll-in read, 72%. That's a lot of damage.
Really good stuff to catch off of just one simple interaction. That goes to show you how far these players can take these hits.
It's a nice forward air for BeastModePaul, just still scrapping in that mid-range. It's been so effective. The snooze gets stuck on the block. Flame slash in the corner. Onin surges back, though, 103%. Wow. And BeastModePaul is so bold with these parries at kill percent. Has no problems throwing them out, but stuck in the minecart, stays alive.
Oh, gonna get the knockdown off of the forward air, too. Onin taking quite a solid lead here, too, but just get an accelerate, get a psych up, something like that. But Onin not even going to let the train get started for BeastModePaul. The explosion, great DI on it.
That was very smart for BeastModePaul. He was trying to snipe out that TNT and did so very successfully. Now down to 2 stocks at 53% as this lead builds for Onin. BeastModePaul needs to answer back soon, and Onin makes it harder. Nevertheless, Game 5s have been in his favor today. He took it against Lucky earlier, trying to do the same against BeastModePaul now.
Ooh, Flame Slash the wrong way. Onin finding good damage for it, dashing out of the Sizz range. Wanted all of that.
BeastModePaul is insanely bold with these parries. On the down smash, the uppie is going to find the stock. And now the lead shrinks more and more for Onin. Got to try and put on pressure in the corner. Way to get that diamond. I like the dash attack to get him off the crafting table. This is my space. Get out of here.
As we go here, too, I think BeastModePaul and these drifts have actually been really crazy. Something we haven't been able to talk about is the cross-ups on shield that BeastModePaul is able to do with these forward airs and these back airs.
Right.
Really has Onin reaching whenever they do seem to work out well.
Now this is that pressure I was talking about. The side B is such a powerful option to get through all of Steve's setups. Now the forward air at ledge continues to threaten. BeastModePaul's placement of aerials has been pristine. And now an up tilt on the blocks. Onin head bob to get it going. These players are into it, 122%. BeastModePaul very fortunate landing on that zoom.
Yeah. Ooh, good DI on that one. We will be alive. Another zoom here too. 14 mana, all we have left to represent ourselves with. Gonna have to find some hits early here too. Take some time. Bounce online. My goodness, yeah, could not have found a better time to air dodge to ledge there too. Onin just trying to mix, get a defensive option out. We will find the jump. The little block placement was so perfect. You couldn't run straight through them to find your way back into the middle of the stage.
The patience around these blocks for both players has been terrifying. Just standing on either side, both of them barely within threat range. Who is going to budge first in that scenario? It was BeastModePaul. Onin made it happen, and a back air is going to extend the lead, and F smash to catch the landing. Onin so good at finding those down air, and no tech from BeastModePaul. Onin cleans it up in Game 5 fashion.